Liam, our season comes to an end. First of all, how do you reflect on that game tonight?
Yeah, tough, difficult. I think, one of those. I thought we started really well. I thought the first 15, 20 minutes we came out and real good control, real good purpose, got into some good areas, but lacked a little bit of conviction and quality on the final bit. And you have to make those chances count because you're not going to create bundles against such a strong opposition. And then the difficult bit, the frustration is probably what leads to the set piece. Especially the first one, it kind of comes from us on our throw, and before you know it, we're defending a corner. And naturally, when you're up against probably one of the most dominant aerial players in the division, and we've got a huge amount of height missing, it becomes quite difficult then.
How pleased were you though with how the players came out with no fear really?
Yeah, spoke about it before, and whatever the outcome of tonight, no regrets. Leave it all out there. Make the club proud, make yourself proud, your families proud. Have a right go, and I thought we did it. And we're up against an extremely strong opposition. Who, huge credit to Chris and his staff and the players for getting over the line and getting to the final. So best wishes to them. But it's really good learning for us. We have to, we've had a taste of some things that we can use to make better, and just said it to the players in there. Everyone, me included, we all need to step up, take responsibility, learn from it, and come back a better version of yourself.
And away from these games, how do you reflect on the season as a whole, finishing in the top six for the first time in 17 years? It's been a wonderful season.
Feels like it's been 17 years as well. The season is. It's been a tough year, obviously for me, and huge thank you for the lads and everyone around the club for supporting me through it. I'm ready for a break. I definitely know that, but it's been a fantastic season, I think, in terms of the progress that's been made from the last 18 months, and the lads should be proud of that. The staff obviously played a huge part, should be proud of that, and as should the fans. They've turned up tonight. I thought we're terrific on. What's a difficult evening. You're coming up here knowing what the challenge is, but they still got behind the lads, still singing at the end, and from me, from the lads and the staff, a huge thank you for their support throughout the whole season.
How much did that moment at the end mean to you and the rest of the lads as well?
Yeah, for the lads, great. And for me personally, I think it's one of those. They're terrific tonight. The voice, the noise, the energy. I think it's a real buzz around the club, and it has to be built on.
And is that what we're going to take from it, that these two games won't define the season?
That was it, and it's not even. That was probably the frustrating thing from the first leg. It was almost 20 minutes, 25 minutes, which kind of killed us a little bit coming into tonight. And then tonight was just when you got so many missing, it becomes a challenge naturally up against such a strong opposition. So it's one of those. Like I said, I use the memories. There's been some fantastic memories over the course of the season. We have to use it to become better. But we should be proud of the work that we've done as well.
And you mentioned it there, a lot of key players out injured. I mean, Pringy coming back today probably earlier than you would like. They left everything out there.
Yeah, and like we've been pushing people through it. You could see the last 15, 20 people completely flat out. With nothing left to give. It's been a long, relentless year for some of the lads. And like you said, Priggy coming back, Ross, obviously, in terms of rushing him back a little bit as well. Joe's been playing through pain, Twiney's been doing it. Zach at the end there, his shoulders in a bit of a place. So I think that shows what the lads are about, the fact they're willing to play through that and put their bodies on the line for the club, and that's huge.